What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day. It is a great day here. I'm really happy. I'm just driving home from town. I've been working on trying to find a job. Found an optimistic and hopeful opportunity, and I'm going to see about that. Right? I applied. I reached out, talked to somebody. Hopefully, I'll hear back. Hopefully. But no, I just want to make this video because it's fun. I like making these videos. I find that they are helpful. They're helpful for myself. They're helpful, hopefully, for the people who watch them. I like sharing my perspective, and I feel like what we're supposed to do while we're here is share ourselves. I feel like we don't want to lock each other away into a hidden castle and never talk to anyone, right? I feel like we are supposed to work together in this life and make a difference. So, hopefully, that's what I'm doing. That's what I am doing. I know I'm doing that. So, yeah. So I have this hat. It's a Dallas Stars, which is a hockey team, a hat. And it fits me, but the Dallas Stars aren't my favorite team. The Capitals are my favorite team. And my Capitals hat is a one-size-fits-all hat. And I got it at a good price. So online, so I bought 2 of them. And one size does not fit all. One size fits people with little heads. If that's a one size fit, I was thinking this earlier. If that's a one size fits all, I hate to see what a one size fits is, right? Because that one I can't wear it. It's too tight on my skull. It feels like it's choking out my brain. For real. But yeah, I got this flannel for Christmas. I love it. My mom got it for me. It's super nice. It's like, it's comfy. It's nice and fuzzy. It's a 3X, and it doesn't seem like a 3X. It like fits me perfectly. Yeah. I got a really nice, comfy hoodie with nice insulation and stuff inside of it for Christmas for my dad and stepmom, but it didn't fit, and I went to exchange it, and they didn't have anything similar. So I got a gift card instead. They gave me. That's what they refunded it onto anyway. So, which is nice because now I have like $20 on a Walmart gift card. That's great. This is a book. This is a book by Hugh Nibley. This is the first book in his collected works, the collected works of Hugh Nibley, Old Testament and related studies. And I finished it. It's not very long, but I finished it a little bit ago. Maybe a month ago already. And I have some really good friends from church who I'm going over to their house later today, and I'm going to see if he wants to borrow it because he's got that good brain, bro. He's got that good restored gospel brain, you know what I'm saying? So I know he knows Hugh Nibley, and I know he's might be interested, right? So I'm excited. I have the first one. It's like a 32 volume set. And each book is like $32, $35, something or more. Some of them are like $50. So there you go. But this is what you want in your collection. This is the book these are the books you want in your collection, for real. This is the creme de creme. It's very good. And the other book I have in this collection is like number 15, and it's great. I love it. I haven't finished it yet. It's a lot thicker than this one. And I like how we judge books in thicknesses. That's funny. But yeah, I'm getting close to halfway through it, and it's super cool. It's called Brother Brigham Challenges the Saints, and I'm like, oh yeah, if you know, you know. People just outside. I found this out. Maybe it was my delivery, but I found this out the other day. I was hanging out with my brother and his wife, and was talking about the church and stuff, and trying to share LDS humor with them, and they don't get it. And I get that, I understand. I just didn't realize, like, it's amazing how niche things can be, how you don't really get it, right? And I just had to kind of take a step back and remember that, of course they don't get it. They're not Latter-day Saints. Like, come on. And but it did spark some really good conversations, which led to two of us sharing our testimonies. If not all of us, really. I think we all kind of share our testimonies, but it's nice. Anyway, it's January 1st, and yeah, it's like an overcast kind of day. It's overcast, you can kind of see from outside here. I'm in Trapp, Maryland, where I live. I will not show you my house. I will not give you my address. But anyway, just drove by a graveyard. Woo! Yeah, it's a great day. I went over to my sister's last night, hung out with her friend, and her girlfriend, and my sister's son, my nephew. We played some Uno, had some hors d'oeuvres, and chilled, watched some TV. And I didn't stay till 12. I stayed till like 11:30, which is funny, because then on the way home, I was on the road on my drive home. On a normal road I usually drive on the way home, and it became midnight, and I could feel it. I was like, it's midnight, the new year, right? But it was just funny, and yeah, that reminds me, I've got some other good friends of mine from church, younger friends, and about my age, and the ones I'm going to see today are older. They're like in their 70s, and I love them. They're so awesome. But the other friends I have been out of town. They're from like up north, and they're coming back into town soon, which is cool. And I'm gonna get to see them, hang out with them, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. I didn't even know about that. That's pretty cool. I just found that out by saying that I'm gonna get to hang out with them, spend time with them, which is so true. But I just hadn't thought about that yet. That's really cool. Yeah, and let's see. I got a guitar instructional kit from my dad and stepmom for Christmas. Came with a capo, a guitar stand, and a guitar book, and an interactive guitar program. And I'm gonna work on that soon. My mom stayed the night at my brother's house last night because she typically goes over super early in the morning to watch his kids and bring them home and get them on the bus. Of course, there's no school right now, but she went over there early. Instead of going there in the early morning, she went over there last night and stayed the night. So I stayed at home alone, me, 2 dogs, the 3 cats, and the wood stove, and my thoughts and music and X-Files and food and stuff. And it was great. It was a good time. I've been trying to focus on reading scripture more lately, and I'm sticking with it. I'm hanging in there. I read about 2 chapters a day, and feel like I need to read more, but nobody's perfect. This is a mortal existence. We can all do better, and I want to do better, but I'm not about to lob a bunch of pressure on myself and throw things off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm home. I'm excited. I got this other book. I'll show you real quick. Oh, check that out. Good night. Are you serious? Look at that. Do you see the eyes of truth looking at you? Do you see that? Let's do this a little better. What would you do if you just opened your door and the first thing you saw was that? What would you do? Right? Because that's very important to think about. He is watching you. Now, this is a good book. I haven't really gotten into it very much, but Chuck Norris is a really awesome guy. It's the same picture on the back and on the front, which is cool. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a great New Year's and all that. I got something from my mom. I gotta try to find and bring into her from church. It's hot in here. Oh, sad news. Want to hear some sad news? Of course you do, right? Because that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to hear some sad news. So I got to my sister's last night, right? And see this right here. My nephew came out and he was like beating on the window and trying to like get me out of the car. And I was on the phone. I was like, I'm on the phone. Leave me alone, please. I was like, I'm trying to be done with this phone call so I can get out of the car and go into my sister's house. And that did not happen. Instead, what happened was my nephew was pulling on the door. I was pulling on the indoor handle, trying to lock it and trying to... The problem, I think what got me was, I think this is what did me in. I went to go, we play, he's like 7. I went to go open the door and like bop him with the door a little bit. And he was already pulling on that door out there. And the door handle on the inside broke. So now every time I need to get out of my car, I have to open my window. And I have to get out this way. It's so frustrating. Anyway, life is interesting. Stay fresh and keep it real. And focus on the most important things. Like being who God wants you to be. And being as much like Jesus Christ as you possibly can. Here's a little kitty. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. There he is. Look at him creeping. Look at him.